Nice. Now let me see here. I know we have a couple questions. Let me see here. One was digging and mining. I didn't get a chance to show the mining. You can take a hammer and go up to rocks and hit them, and you will get ore and rocks and flints and things like that. I do want to show that. Tinsa
Yes.
wanted to know, oops, chat's moving a little fast for me here. Tinsa wanted to know, can we hear some goals for the next 30, 60, and 90 days?
For within the next, I can give you kind of just a brief high level. I'm actually going to put together a development roadmap, and I promised the community that I'd do that, but I've been so swamped fixing bugs that I haven't had the opportunity to do that yet. But we are going to be looking at adding things like magic into the world. The magic is going to be a huge introduction. So right now, everybody, if you go to the center of the island, you'll find the monolith. The monolith actually plays an important part of that. Kerr is actually also part of the magic, and so are the towers when we do this introduction. So
Okay.
that hopefully will be in the next 60 days. We want to do it right. We want to build magic so that it makes sense for the experience. The players themselves are not inherently magical. They're just regular humans. It will be the things that you find in the world that and the things that you craft that give the players the ability to perform these magical to perform, cast fireballs, or imbue your weapons with magical attributes like flaming sword, or weapons that can only hit certain types of ethereal creatures. So that's just kind of a hint at what we're thinking about. Further down the road, looking at making adding in more lore elements, such as tomes that you can find that kind of explain diaries. I always like to think of, like, Lord of the Rings, when they're in Balin's tomb, they find that diary, and it just kind of rattles off as the person was just at their, as Balin, the guys were just kind of holding off the horde. We'll have, I want to put in elements like that in each of the villages, because each of the villages have their own story. There's also named creatures in the game that a lot of people don't know about. These names actually carry, very MMO style. They have their own unique weapons that they actually wield. If you kill those names, you can actually get those weapons.
Ooh, very
Which
nice.
is, and you can actually, I'll give you a kind of a hint. You can find those names in the ruined areas
Okay.
on the map, and there are 3 ruined areas right now. So that's kind of, magic is going to be our primary focus, in addition to getting in bows and other ranged weapons. Adding a few more creatures. I want to get in some rabbits. I want to get in some birds. I also want to get in a creature called a swarmer, which is basically these little troll-like creatures that just move really quick, and some cool stuff there. So
That was actually another question that Tinsa had. Will we see other fantasy creatures like goblins, trolls, liches, and others sometime soonish? Also, what about passive creatures?
yes, so we plan to put in more passive birds, rabbits. I have goats that are in the queue ready to go. Mountain goats, and then other more vicious, vile, evil creatures such as these trolls that I want to get in. We have an ogre in the pipeline. So we got a lot of cool stuff. I don't want to give away too much. And as we're working on these creatures, we will definitely do concepts, and we'll post them in our forums for people to see. We're also going to be doing new armor. We're going to be working on new weapons. So a lot of cool stuff planned.
Asimor wanted to know when or can you fortify buildings that are already in game?
Not yet. That'll actually be part of a. We want to do some cool stuff with buildings. I want to actually make buildings more useful. So it's not right now. All buildings are heat sources. Stone buildings actually provide more heat than, say, wood structures. Just so you know.
That was actually another question. Does armor provide heat retention? Does housing help provide better heat retention?
Yes, housing is really good. So if you're inside a house with a torch, you won't lose cold at night. Wolf fur armor, or it's like savage wolf. I forget. It's terrible. I designed the armor and I forget the name of it. The savage wolf armor that you can create actually has the best heat mitigation in the game, 80%.
Wow.
So if you get enough wolf pelts, you'll be able to craft those. It's really cool too, because the fur actually blows in the wind.
Oh, that's awesome.
We're also going to be putting in variants of that wolf armor. So we're going to have black and white. So if you white being you have to kill the alpha wolves in the packs. The black kind of roam at the other side of the island.
Okay.
So that you can have different colored, wolf armor, or wolf pelt armor, which is really cool. We do have plate armor in the game as well. And we have plans to add more cool stuff. We'll also be making variants of the armor sets that we have. We got a ton of cool stuff that's in the works.
And that question was from Ravon. Now, CTX Chaos, does the in-game journal profile the different enemies?
It will. We do have a bestiary. I just haven't enabled it yet because we wanted to make sure that we have all the correct images, and I also want to make sure that the backstory and text is all accurate. So that was actually. We didn't launch with that because we didn't feel it was ready, but that will actually be ready hopefully in the next update by Game Update 2 or Game Update 3. Hopefully by Game Update 2.
Signal Studios says, ask Chris about the lore of Argo and Vec. Are they blowing the lid off something?
No, not necessarily. I've mentioned it in a couple streams. So Argo, well actually let me start with Vec. Vec is actually the burned out village in the game.
Okay.
That village was actually the first they rose up to stand against Kerr.
Okay.
And they were the legionnaire that led the first strike against Kerr. His name was Lycor. Of course, that village didn't fare too well.
No.
Lycor is now actually transformed into an undead. He's an undead fury. That he's actually one of the rare names that spawns in one of the ruined areas.
Now, if I remember correctly, the Furies are the skeletal ones with all the armor on them?
Yes,
okay.
That is correct. And so Lycor is one of those Furies. It was his legionnaires that stood up against Kerr, and they did what they could, but they didn't fare too well. Now, Argo was the last village to fall. They did everything they could. They put up a statue of the dragon.
And that's the town that I was in.
That's the town that you guys see. They were spared for a time, but there were some other things that happened that ultimately led to their demise.
Gotcha.
So, and we're going to be adding in more towns in the game as well. I actually have plans for a town that'll be at Portside. That'll be kind of ruined as well. It's a larger undertaking to get that one in. In addition, we're going to be peppering in small little communities. You'll find little farms and stuff that have all been kind of destroyed. Eaten, if you will. So a lot of cool stuff planned. But yeah, that's kind of the backstory for those two villages. There's another one at the far side of the island called Befallen, which is basically you'll find bones and skeletons just all over the place. Then the two stone towns and villages. One is called Tillian, the other one is called Askira, and those two have their own kind of backstory that we'll build into them. Those are stone structures, so they're not necessarily destroyed. Those towns are more, they're just abandoned.
Gotcha.
So those villagers left. So we'll get into more of that backstory later.
Now, Chaos also had another question. Let me find it here. Is optimization high on the list to do? He
Yes.
says, I have a nice gaming rig, but the FPS is pretty unstable outside of medium quality.
So there could be an issue with the DirectX 10, DirectX 11. We do have in our forums a command line that you could put into your Steam launch options that could help remedy that particular problem. It's something that we're looking into, and hopefully will get resolved in the coming weeks. And I apologize for that. It could very well be related to the water. It's unsure because every rig, every machine is different. That's the beauty of PC gaming. But we do have an option right now that'll force your game into DX9 that might help remedy some of these could help remedy some rendering problems and increase frame rate.
Nice. Extreme Dogs, the dungeons and cave systems, I believe, were discussed, but they're not implemented yet, or not quite yet. Down the road, maybe?
It is something we would like to do down the road with our technology, because we do procedurally texture, splat out the maps, and put foliage on our maps. We have to figure out the best way to incorporate that type of system, be it sets, kind of like WoW, that you kind of bake into the terrain and you kind of go into these really cool sets, or making them instances, which is something I do not want to do at all, but because I'd rather the world just be fluid and in real time all the time. I'd also want to make dungeons really cool. One of the ideas that we talked about, that we have creatures that kind of follow you through the dungeons. You don't see them, but if your torch goes out and you don't relight it in time,
Oh boy.
that could spell doom. So we got to work out that design more. I don't have an exact date, but it is something I want to get on the plate right now. Our goal is to get stability in place, hammer, get a lot of the design in the game that we kind of had to hold off on, like bows and the dragon and forest fires on cool stuff like that. And then we will begin rolling out and start planning out all the cool stuff. And I fully plan to include the community. And I've mentioned this before in other streams. We're gonna have a Trello board set up so you can see what's in the pipeline. I just haven't gotten to it yet because we've been so busy fixing bugs.
It happens. Last question. This is from Cage. Have you recently raised the amount of skellies that spawn in the village? Do you want the towns/villages to be livable or more of a place for us to loot?
Excellent. So yes, I actually at night increased the undead. I try to go with kind of classic movie logic. The undead roam more at night than they do during the day. So the spawners in the villages, they're doubled than what they are during the day. And especially as you go deeper into the island, it becomes much more intense. I'm also going to look at diversifying those skeletons in the coming weeks. I'm going to add variants in that have different types of weapons that you can loot. I just haven't done it yet. It's on my list to do, which will be really cool.
I actually did loot a weapon from a skeleton a couple days ago, and I was like, yes! And then I got killed.
Oh, do you remember what it was?
It was the mace.
Oh, was it the studded mace?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I thought I'd pulled all those guys out.
I was like, yes! And then I died, and I was like, no!
That's cool. Yeah, that early on so you might find a few of those guys that escaped my rebalance, because I temporarily pulled them out of the spawners so that I could balance them a little bit more, and then make sure that the weapons that they use are really cool. But if they're wandering around and you find them, hey, awesome.
Go get them, Tiger.
Enjoy them. But we definitely expect to see some cool stuff in that area. But to answer the question, yes, the spawners were retuned in the villages, and the villages are not meant to be lived in. So if you're one of those individuals that love punishment, hey, go right ahead. You want to defend it, you can do that. But as the AI gets refined and tuned and better, it's going to become more and more difficult to live in those areas. Now, what we have done, there are various spots on the map as you find them that you can clear cut areas and build out your own communities if you want. So that's entirely up to you, and I can assure you that they're much safer than a lot of the villages.
At least one more question. Tinsa also wanted to know, besides playing the game and telling all our friends about Savage Land, is there anything you'd like to see from the community?
Ideas, guys. I love ideas and I love feedback. If you have bugs, all I ask is you visit our feedback forum, bug reporting forum. Just post it up. We'll get to it. For us, it's just about, we want to create a really cool community that has players helping each other out, and creating a lot of survival guides and tutorials and how-tos. And our community is probably, it's pretty amazing. The guys, the team, I call them the team now, they've done a great job of putting together an awesome wiki, awesome YouTube videos on how to survive the first day, how to survive day one. And to me, that's amazing to see. And that's the type of community we want to foster. I know a lot of, you get the guys that come in that just, it's all about being helpful. So that's what I want to see from the community. Join the forums, stream, help players out. Because it is a brutal game, guys.
It is a brutal game.
I'm not trying to. It's one of those games as a designer for the first time. We get to punch people in the face, and it's kind of cool. But at the same time, watching people persevere and get through that and enjoy it, that's awesome. That means we built a really cool experience. So for the community, all I ask is help players. And just if you have questions, I'll be there. I'll do everything I can to help you guys out.
Awesome. I think that pretty much covers everything. I know Signal Studios in chat's also been has been answering a lot of questions too. So cool. Thank you so much. This game's awesome, and when you say brutal, the game is brutal. It's fun though, and you're right. You do get that feeling of perseverance, and you're like, yes, I lived the first day.
I lived the first day. I survived the night.
Yes,
thank goodness. Yeah, that's what we want.
Sun.
And so that's one thing I just, before we go, is what I want to
Hmm.
emphasize is that a lot of it is a brutal survival game, and that's what we are. That was our goal. That's what we set out to build. So,
Hmm.
and we'd really like to maintain kind of those aspects of the game, but that doesn't mean certain elements can't be tweaked and tuned to help get you into it, and then make it more difficult early on. So there's a lot of
Hmm.
rebalancing going on, guys. So please hang in there with us.
Fletcher says brutal. You could even say it's savage. Which
Yes.
it is. But thank you so much. The game is awesome. I can't wait to see what else comes out with it. You can ask any of my regular viewers or viewers that watch me at night. I've been talking about this for a while because I've been
Awesome.
playing it for a while. And I know a couple of them already went and picked it up because I'm like, you need to play this game.
And it's a great deal right now. We have the title on sale for $14.99. Normally retails for $25, and then we have our 4-pack that's now available as well. So
Yeah, I just
it's
saw that. That's awesome.
it's a great deal, guys. I mean, and to pick it up for $15 and then be part of our community, you get to interact with the developer, which I know a lot of people are usually, a lot of guys are, I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't mind. I love interacting with fans. So join our team.
Definitely. Guys, I'm telling you, pick this game up. It is so cool. But again, thank you so much. It's getting close to 2. I am going to get back into game. I do want to show everybody the dragon. I want to finish building my house, check out some other stuff. So we're going to go a little over, but it's all worth it. So again, thank you, Chris, so much. Awesome game. Props to the team. You guys have done an awesome, awesome job. I'm in love.
Awesome.
Totally in love with it.
Great to hear it. And you know what? Thank you so much for having me. I love talking about the game. The team loves the game. We're committed, guys. We're in for the long haul, and thank you for supporting us.
And again, guys, remember, this is only like 9.5, 10 months into development, and you can see how awesome the game is now. Just think a couple more months down the road.
Yep. Yep. Cool.
Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you,
Thank you.
thank you, thank you.
Have fun, everybody. Bye.
Take care. All right, let me hop back into game real quick. I hope that answered a lot of questions. Again, and it is multiplayer. Do not forget that it is multiplayer. And it is exclamation savage, I do believe. We've got 2 minutes left on that. I'm going to get back in. I want to show you... Yeah, he's nice. It's good to see passionate devs. It really is. Where am I from? Jersey. You can't tell by the accent. Jersey. I want to show you guys the dragon's so cool. He really is. He, she, it is awesome. Let me get back into here. Yes. We're gonna, yes. Play. Oh, you're from Jersey. Jersey. But even if I just run to show you the dragon, this game's so cool. It's like, I remember when I loaded the game up and I saw, I'm walking around the first time I played it and was just amazed by the graphics. And then I saw a tower and I'm hearing like this weird noise. And, oh, the sun's still going down. Oy. Alright, let me... And I heard this weird noise, and I'm like, what is that noise? Let me see if Kerr's over there. We're gonna take a quick run and see what he's up to. Oh. I believe, yeah, you can host a game. That's why I was saying, I would like to put this in our rotation for our community night, because we do have community nights where we, where we all play games together, like 7 Days to Die, things like that. This is one of the games I want to put into, like, our little rotation type thing, where we can all get together, have some fun, and, kill stuff together. Let me find my friend here. It is going to get dark soon, and it is going to be painfully cold. And I also need to listen because... Oh, God. Alright, they're over that way. It's also probably a good idea to have surround sound headset because, like, I can hear the wolves are on this side of me. So, oh, there it is, there it is. Is he over there? He's so cool when he's just sitting up there. It's awesome. I just have to watch starving. Oh. Might help if I, like, eat. Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't want to drop them. Ooh, a good ear, too. Ooh. When they nerfed the torch, that hurt. Yes and no. I mean, I get nerfing the torch. Oh, crud. Oh, crud. Hold on, hold on. Oh, I'm about to. This is gonna be painful. Get out of here. Come on, Wolfie. I knew one of these little buggers was gonna come after me. Yes! I get so excited about killing stuff. I'm like, yay! I accomplished something! Uh-oh. I got turned around. Where am I going? Okay. I'll go here. Puppy wants me for dinner. Doesn't want a taste of my dinner. How did my food go up like that? I actually had killed a couple of wolves and cooked their meat. So I ate. I ate meat, 5 wolf steaks. And they were delicious. Every little morsel. Yeah, I'm always getting attacked by dogs. Every game that has dogs in it, I'm always getting attacked by them. It never fails. Oh, gee. I knew it. There's another one. Oh, got it. Good, 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 good. Alright, let me... Alright. Look at how cool this tower is, first off. I'm interested to learn the lore behind these towers, because obviously you can see that they're broke down. Like, what were they before he came? You know, did he do that? Was it part of a castle? I mean, there's a lot of questions. So let me just do this real quick. Well, I was starving before, so... Let's see here. He should be popping in soon. I think I'm gonna stand right in here. Maybe break line of sight. We're gonna face this way. And let me just pop out real fast. So we can see who our other winner is. And we've had a lot of entrants. Here we go. The winner of the other copy of Savage Lands. CL Patrick 7. Let's see what you've got. What you've got coming along. And if you haven't already, do go check this game out on Steam. Check out the forums. It's an awesome, awesome game. Savage Lands, yeah! Congrats! Let me pop in here. It is... Like, I was blown away when I found out that this game has only been in development 9.5 months. I was like, no. No way. But it's true. It's true. Now, I am going to send this to you via Twitch message. Please just make sure to check your other inbox. Because sometimes it will do that. Also, when you put this in, make sure there's no space in front. We hand type the codes, so... That is sent to you. Let me get back in game. I want to show you guys Kerr so bad. He's so cool. And it is getting cold out. Again, you can see the blue up on top. That's actually your cold meter. Obviously, red's health, yellow's hunger. He needs to... Actually, I should probably get a little away... Oh, really? Hi, doggy. Hey, cutie. Got him good that time. Oh, yes. It's like an accomplishment. I'm so, like, proud of myself when I kill things. I can't tell you when I first played this game how many times I died. It was amazingly hilarious. Well, no, the blue is the cold. This is like an Arctic area. Let me... I've got no food on me. I dropped all my food. Oh, well. Okay, stamina. I know it goes back up when I eat. Come on, Kerr. Getting chilly out here. Oh, you know what? Here. Since I'm right here, this is a beautiful rock. I'm going to show you some mining. I got my stone hammer right here. Here we go. And you can hold your mouse button down while you do this. And you'll see after a couple hits, you should get... There's a stone. Flint. I am getting chilly. Ooh. You still love me, sort of. Flint. Now, also, you can get ore out of these and things of that nature. Flint. Chilly as in cold. Oh, yeah, I'm down to 20 already. It's cold out. Ah, look at that. There's the crickets. And as you can see, the red around me, I don't think that I have enough to build a fire, which could be an issue. Won't let me place you anywhere. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, and it's snowing? Oh, jeez. Oh, can I get back to my fire in time? No, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, the sun just set. No! Oh, there's Argo. Oh, go. I don't think I have any wood. Yeah, I don't have any wood on me for a torch. You back up there yet? No. Let me... Oh, jeez. Swap out for that. Just give me wood, give me wood, give me wood. Can I... Torch, torch, torch. Oh no, I don't need the Pike of Resurrection. Oh, I have no cloth on me. Oh, jeez. Well, I killed myself. It's all my fault, and the forge won't warm me up. Door real quick. It's night. Yeah, Chris is smiling. He's like, yes, she froze to death. Yes. Let me just run back up there, see if he's back up there yet. And if not, then I will freeze to death again, and then we will leave it at this. But you will be seeing me play more of this. I've been wanting to play this on the normal stream too. Again, you know how it goes. Certain game, I gotta wait. So, you know, now I don't have to wait anymore. Oh, the water graphics are beautiful. The lighting is beautiful. The artwork's beautiful. I mean, these weather effects are really nice. I mean, everything is so well done and well put together. And it's like, this looks like a game that's been in development for... I hear him. Where is he? I hear it. I don't know if anybody else can, but there he is. And those skeletons generally will not leave you alone. There's an elk. I'm gonna punch you. Get out of the way. And another elk. Punch you while I'm at it, too. Yeah, I'm a variety streamer. I like a lot of survival things like that. Fantasy, zombie, horror especially. Things that stress me out. Like this game, I can't really say it stresses me out, but it's like, I like that feeling of, I don't want to say impending doom, but like that urgency, like, oh my god, I need to take care of this, or oh, I need to do this. Get up here. Let me see if I can find one of the Furies. I know there's a Fury that is walking around this tower. If I remember correctly, that was Argo. He should be off to the left. Since I'm out here anyway. Look at how beautiful the sky is. We'll get a close-up of the tower. Let's look at it. Ever play Subnautica? I was one of the first streamers to stream Subnautica. And I actually had the developers and some of their Q&A in the stream. They'll pop in every once in a while when I play. I love that game. I'm like... I am a kind of an underwater nerd. Oh! I have a friend! Hi, friend. Hi, friend. You are... What? You have a claw on. No, I want the cool dude. Yeah, I know there's a Fury around here somewhere, because I've run into him quite a few times. And he's efficiently slapped me around. No. Here we go, ready? I'm a tree, you don't see me. Nope, you saw me. Whoop! Yes. Oh, look at that, a broke down cart. Oh yes, this tower, okay. Stop. Stop chasing me, I want to get to Kerr. He needs to come back. I know there's more around here, too. I'm gonna have, like, a whole army of skeletons chasing me in a minute. I know I am. Yes, we bring my little four-legged dungeon companion out during the regular streams. Boop. What is that howling noise? I've never heard that. Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, no! What is chasing me? What? Oh, direwolf, direwolf. Okay, alright. We need to remove ourselves from this area very quickly. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, and another one! Oh, I knew this. Oh, yeah! No, I'm not gonna die. That's a dire wolf right there. That thing was like chomp, chomp, chomp. Alright, well, I will leave it at this. And as you can see along the bottom, update in 3 days with the ticker going on. Oh, that's the plague wolf? Ugh. With the glowing eye. That was not cool to turn around and see something with beady yellow eyes going chasing me with 3 skeletons. It's exactly what I want to see when I turn around. But I will leave it at that. Obviously, you will see me play more of this game. This game is so good. I can't wait. Again, shout out to Signal Studios. You guys have done an awesome job. Again, I can't believe this has only been in development for like 9.5, 10 months. It's crazy. It's awesome. Again, everybody, go check it out. Go on Steam. Check it out. If you haven't picked it up, please check it up. Support these guys. It's such a great game. And I will see you all tonight at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You squealed out loud in the studio the first time you saw. It's like the development team is 7 people, actually. Yeah, that's the last time I want to turn around and see something like these glowing eyes howling at me. That's just... Ugh. But don't forget, also, next Tuesday, we are doing the 2-hour event for Hand of Fate. However, it will be from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. because the developers are in Australia, and they will be joining us. So it's going to be late on Tuesday. Yeah, 7's not too bad. You're a wimp. You should come play horror games with me. We can scream together and jump and like run and cry and have like mini heart attacks on camera. It'll be glorious. Everybody take care. Thank you for joining me. Again, thank you Signal Studios. We appreciate it. Awesome game. I've had so much fun playing it for the hours that I've put in before streaming it on here just to check everything out. I can't wait to see what else gets added. I can't wait. I love it. Love it. You guys have a great day. Take care. Again, thank you so much. Thank you to our moderators. Thank you to the chatters. Screaming's okay. Helps get it out. Get things out. And yes, thank you. Again, thank you Signal Studios. Awesome game. I can't wait. You will definitely be seeing me playing this. Thank you everybody who's joined us. We appreciate it. Go check the game out on Steam. Have a fantastic day. Be good. Mwah.